Only thing I ever wanted was some money. Only thing I ever wanted was some money. Late night, run it up all night. Fuck what you talking about, ain't about money. Only thing I ever wanted was some paper. Only thing I ever wanted was some paper. I ain't looking for no handout. I got up on my ass, had to jump up out the port. Fuck a hater. Only thing I want, only thing I want is money.
Only thing I want is money. Only thing I want is money.
Only thing I want, only thing I want is money.
Only thing I want is money.
Hey man.
Only thing I want is money.
I hear that shit. Yeah, my boy loud.
We going up.
We going up top. Shoot that motherfucker. They just promo the film.
My young gunner here, my nigga Prince, man. Fucking Prince in the building.
You know what the fuck is this motherfucking pressure? Twerk coming soon. Hey.
Well, everybody been asking why I changed my name from HefeDaGreat to HefeDaGreat. HefeDaGreat was pretty much an introduction from the streets, because I didn't want everybody calling me by my street name, so I had to come in as a producer as HefeDaGreat, and I just felt like that was the beginning stage of my career. I feel like now, the latter stage of my career, HefeDaGreat was just pretty much a bigger step for me for just bossing up in every aspect of my life, not just on a production level, but just expanding myself even to the point of trying to work with a lot of young talent now. So it's HefeDaGreat now. How does it feel to survive Katrina? Oh man, it's a blessing, you know, like, cause at the end of the day, it was real serious. You know, a lot of people don't really know how serious it was and how deep the water was. And you talking about big city. New Orleans ain't no small city, you feel me? So, you know, man, you know, just my house alone had like about 12 foot of water for 2 weeks, you feel me? So like, just coming from out there, man, I know God had a plan for my life, you know what I mean? Because I could have been dead, you know what I mean, with that. Not alone with all the stuff I had in my past, just being in the penitentiary for 10 years with a whole elbow, not knowing if I ever see the streets again, then having to go to Katrina, you know what I mean, and make it through that. But, you know, I guess the changing point come for me is when I moved back to New Orleans after Katrina, and I guess I just started saying to myself, you know what I mean, something gotta be bigger. God ain't allowed me to get out no situation from a penitentiary with a whole life sentence and then come on the street and graduate to another project. Me being from the project, going to the penitentiary and coming back and moving to another project, I start saying life gotta be bigger than that. So I just pretty much just stepped out on faith and moved to Atlanta and just started pursuing producing. Well, before I got there, I already knew that that's what I wanted to do, but I know I had to get from around all my activity that I had. I know I couldn't have been a producer in New Orleans, you know, hands down. I know that without a doubt. So I had to switch it up and go to Atlanta, and that's when, you know, the creation of HefeDaGreat came, pretty much. The question that's always asked is, you know, how did I escape the lifestyle that I was living? You know, I guess, you know, once I got to Atlanta, I seen that Atlanta give you a platform to do some of the things you aspire to do versus New Orleans. Like in New Orleans, you don't have no outlet, you know what I mean? Like if you live that life and you lived it so long, the streets don't forgive and the streets don't forget. So it don't matter if you change your life, if you had it on with a nigga before, you know, in the past, and y'all see each other, you know, he really don't give a fuck about what you doing. Nigga catch you slipping, you're gonna get smashed, you feel me? But in Atlanta, you know, you could get from around all that there, you know what I mean? And basically when I got to Atlanta, a nigga didn't teach me how to do no beats. There's nobody could take credit and say they just sit down with me and show me how to do this and do that. I merely didn't know how to email. I didn't know nothing about a computer. I was computer literate. I basically just started getting on YouTube, typing in how you do a beat, you know what I mean, how to do this and how to do that. And I'm literally sitting in the studio in my sister's basement. She had a big old house, and I had the whole downstairs for myself. So it was laid out. I was investing in myself. So I'd be down there hours and hours just looking at tutorials, how to do this and how to do that. And basically just put myself through school with it, you know what I mean? So nobody could take credit, you know, for saying they showed me anything. And that's not to be arrogant, but that just how much I believed in myself when nobody else wasn't believing in me. Because to be real with you, everybody was thinking I lost my motherfucking mind. You know what I mean? Because I'm down here wilding, I'm doing everything, my name popping everywhere, you know what I mean? There's nowhere you could go where a nigga don't know me or don't know about what I was doing down there, and then I just tell a nigga I won't be a producer. So nigga thinking I done smoked some motherfucking wet or did some dumb shit, and niggas literally stopped fucking with me because they thought I lost my mind. But I know what God had showed me after I had got shot the last time. I knew, you know what I mean, that if I stepped out on faith, I knew that he'd show me another direction. You know what I mean? So, you know, pretty much that's how that come about. You know, got to Atlanta, start putting in a little work, met my blood homies and stuff. You know what I mean? We start doing a lot of shows and stuff, start getting around, moving around in Atlanta and stuff, start getting my name out there a little bit. Then from there I started expanding myself. I came up here to Harrisburg, PA, and you know, I got a chance to meet, you know, one of my brothers, Preston, which I call him Thuggy. You feel me? That was the first brother that I really got a chance to really bind with on some brotherhood, on some music. And pretty much he just took what I had, he liked it what I had. I had a sound up here, I brought a sound up here that pretty much nobody didn't have. It was different, you know, and they fucked it with me, you know, and we did some good things, you know what I mean? Great things, as a matter of fact, you know. That project that we put out with the EarlyBirdMob thing, Cold Case, and My Team Is Winning, got us all the way to Rock Nation. You know, unfortunately we didn't, the deal didn't go all the way through because one of our other brothers took a fall. But you know, that's my brother for life, Paul Bunyan Thuggy, you know what I mean, my EarlyBirdMob brother, you know what I mean. And then from there I met Suitown, which is a good brother, you know what I mean, been working with him. But that's pretty much what it been in this PA scene, man, pretty much. But people always ask, man, how the fuck you get way to Harrisburg, PA when you from New Orleans? And why you parked in Harrisburg, PA? One thing I would say, you know, with all due respect, I fuck with PA, I fuck with Harrisburg. You know, sometimes it takes somebody from a whole nother state, a whole nother realm in life to be your biggest blessing, you know what I mean? And that's what I got from my EarlyBirdMob brother, you know, Thuggy, you feel me? And I just have a genuine interest in what we doing with EarlyBirdMob as a whole, because we're a brotherhood, it's just not music. And now, you know, I'm expanding myself once again, which is HEFE, you know, for us a production thing. I'm not just entirely focusing and relying upon just putting out beats. They got young talent. I got my nigga Loud Pacquiao that's doing great things on the rise. He's 21. I say he's the next superstar without a doubt. You know what I mean? Remember I told y'all this here. I always see talent ahead of time. I got Stylish Gene, you know what I mean, up and coming artists that we got with us. You know, and of course we still doing the EarlyBirdMob project, you know what I mean? We got that going. So I'm vested here for life because these are my brothers, these are my family. So anything that's with my family, I'm vested for life, and it don't have nothing to do with so much where we at for us city-wise, but what we building from here on out, you know what I mean? And I'm looking to do big things, you know what I mean? I'm looking to work with new talent and new artists. That's what I'm focusing on now, you know what I mean? I built the relationships, I labored for it, and you know, I'm not gonna limit myself from what I can do. I feel like I got more to bring to the game now. You know, no different from DJ Khaled. He took different artists and put them on his projects. You know, and I'm pretty much trying to expand myself like that. Mike Will, he brought out Ray Sherm now, you feel me, which was young talent. So I'm just trying to apply myself. This is a part of, you know, the HefeDaGreat, you know, expanding itself, maturing, a more wiser person now, pretty much.